Brother reacts. I mean, I've said this before and I will say it again. Big Brother, like he was very lenient with this housemates. Hi Rickson, how are you doing? I had to come live because yeah, if I said I would sit and start making a video, that would take so long. So a few moments ago, Big Brother, decided to. Okay. So a few moments ago, Big Brother handed out strikes, the very first strikes of the season. Now, Big Brother called them all to the lounge, and I was like, okay, what is going on? Because earlier on the DSTV and African Magic page on Instagram, they had put out that we should get ready for more drama. Anyway, so Big Brother called them to the lounge and told them to watch the screen carefully. Now, when we saw the screen, we saw the fights that went down last night between Culture, Faith, and Bright Morgan. Yes, guys. So Bright Morgan actually did shove Faith. Now, after watching it, Big Brother also showed us the part that happened in the dining area where Culture was like, he will beat Faith, he will beat him, from now till the time of eviction. And I was like, oh my God. After showing them the clips, Big Brother now reminded them that this is Big Brother's house. In as much as conflict is a part of life, but it is not supposed to be followed by violence. Like, you're not supposed to be violent towards one another. I mean, this is something I've talked about. Like, the way these housemates are aggressive and violent, like, it's not cool. Anyways, Big Brother first addressed Culture, and Big Brother was like, you know what? Culture, for verbally threatening somebody, you have been given a final warning. Yes. Yes, he said he will beat him till next year. Big Brother gave Culture a final warning, meaning if you try this again, it's going to be more dire than this. It's going to be more worse than this. Now, I was like, oh my God. I mean, what exactly is Big Brother planning? Now, the next person was Sultana. Finally, Big Brother addressed the whole Sultana peeing in Dede's box. Hello, Paloma. How are you doing? So Big Brother's punishment for Sultana is, in fact, Big Brother said, the fact that you are intoxicated or high on alcohol does not in any way take away what you have done. And because of that, because of the pee that you peed, you almost destroyed Big Brother's floors. I'm like, Big Brother, you're very dramatic. Like, how can her pee destroy Big Brother's floors? And hi, Chinemerem. He also went ahead to say, and you almost destroy the property of your fellow housemates. And because of that, Sultana, you have been barred from taking alcohol for 1 week, which is inclusive of all the pool parties and Saturday night parties. And I'm like, is that one even a punishment? But I mean, to be very honest, I'm happy that Big Brother had addressed this because it looks like they were conveniently like sweeping it under the carpet. So I am happy that this was addressed. Now, also, it got to Bright Morgan. Oh my God. Big Brother gave Bright Morgan double strikes. He will survive. And I think it's a wake-up call for Bright Morgan because you cannot be going around, and be hitting people. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Bright Morgan should watch his temper because this is not okay. You cannot just, be aggressive every time. And you know the annoying thing in this whole thing? This fight was not even Bright Morgan's fight. He doesn't smoke. So why he was so pissed off that he laid, he kind of like shoved Faith, that was wrong. Now, do you know my issue in all of this, right? Why didn't Big Brother address Faith too? Because to be honest, Faith also played a role in all of this, right? Because he is goading these people and he is being provocative. But whichever one it is, at least I can now say that, okay, this is the Big Brother that I know. And this is the Big Brother that I've been waiting for because I've seen a lot of nonsense being condoned by Big Brother in that house. And honestly, it was starting to look like Big Brother was just, letting them, it's a free for all. It's a WWE match. Everybody can fight. Everybody can do whatever they want, and because it's a show. But I'm happy that Big Brother had addressed this. Did I expect more? To be honest, no. I did not expect more from Big Brother because I mean it's Big Brother Nigeria. You will not really expect too much. You when you expect too much from them, they will fall your hand. So when they called everybody to the lounge, I was like, okay, whatever it is that Big Brother had planned to do, let Big Brother do it. Yeah, but I honestly thought he would do more and address the housemate of provoking people, goading people, and all of that. So at the end of the day, Sha, we've had our first strike of the season or strikes of the season. Will Bright Morgan get another strike or will he be like Ilebaye? You guys remember, I think it was in the second week or first, is it second week or first week that Ilebaye got double strikes and later on went to win the show? Even though I don't think that Bright Morgan will, win the show, but anything can happen. But I don't know, with his anger, I don't know if he can be able to control himself, as the show progresses. But whichever one it is, Sha, I am happy that Big Brother actually did something. Now, these housemates will sit up. They will now understand that it's Big Brother's house. It is not, your bedroom. It is not your sitting room. It is not your house. But did I expect that Big Brother will at least address some other things in the house? Yes. But I mean, whichever one, I am okay with the fact that he actually did address this. And now the thing is, the aftermath of all this is that the housemates are now like, it's like Big Brother has put a target on Faith's back because the housemates are now telling Faith, oh, you've won. Well done. You've won. And a lot of them don't really like Faith, to be very honest. So it's now up to his fans to keep him in that house because as at the moment, a lot of them are not Faith fans. Culture even went to him and said, oh, you've won, well done for winning and all of that. So at this point, let's see how Faith will be able to maneuver in that house because these housemates can actually frustrate him out of there. They can actually frustrate him. Imagine being in a house and a lot of people don't like him. What else? Sultana was she was banned from taking alcohol for a week. Yeah, that was like the only punishment that Big Brother gave her. I guess it's because Big Brother maybe realized that okay, maybe it's alcohol. It was induced by alcohol and all of that. So yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yes, they were congratulating Faith after the strike. They were like, oh, well done, congratulations, so you have won again. So of course you could tell that the atmosphere for Faith in that house is not good because a lot of them are no longer his fans. Even the way they talk about him and all that, they were like, oh, you've won. So I just hope that people will continue this nomination that he's doing, because if he goes back to the normal nomination, wallahi, a lot of them are going to be nominating Faith. So let's see how it goes. Let's see. Let's see. But honestly, my happiness is finally Big Brother has done something that I've been asking, because I don't like the fact that any small thing, these people will just be like, I will beat you. I'm like, me, I cannot survive in a house like that I know that somebody can cause me bodily harm. No, now. What of Big Sos? Who is Big Soso? Big Soso is a housemate. Thanks for coming live, long overdue. I was live last week. Yes, I was live last week. This was like impromptu because there's no way I'll sit and make videos and start editing. Like that would take a long time. So I decided to come on here and just give you guys the news of our very first strike of the season. Let me not lie to you guys. When they called Bright Morgan, my heart was beating fast. Not because he's my favorite or anything, but because I could sense that he's in much more trouble. Because when I saw the clip, he's actually what's it called? He hit Faith. So I was so scared that he might be disqualified, but thank God he did not get disqualified. But I don't know if he will still have another week in that house, with the way things are going. You guys know that every member of every housemate, all the housemates are up for eviction except for the head of house, Rude Boy, and I think Culture. Yeah, these are the three people that are not up for possible eviction. So I don't know if Bright will survive this week's eviction. If he does, well, let's see how he will, cruise to the finals with 2 strikes on his back. Why was Sultana not punished? She was banned from taking alcohol, so I think that's enough punishment. Who is Big Soso to say fake doctor? Do you know how hard it takes for us to get our degree? Well, Odell Hassan, I think that's your name, Odell Hassan. I think it's 2 people having an issue. That's what it is. When 2 people are having their banter, and obviously they were not in, it's not like it was a gossip, or it was like in the heat of the moment. And she says, and I think where she's coming from is his behavior, because she was like, doctors are meant to have empathy, doctors are meant to be caring, but he doesn't exhibit any of that. But whichever one, we all know that Faith is actually a doctor, and he has been taking care of that house. In fact, he's the resident doctor in that house. Elsie says, let them keep hating on Faith, then he'll take the bag because people will start giving him more votes. Let me not lie to you guys. I don't think that Faith is going to win this, but yeah, good luck with that. I don't think he's going to win this. I think, let me tell you something. I think Faith is going to be the Uyanda of the season. You guys remember Big Brother South Africa? I think that's what's going to play out here. I think Faith is going to be like the Uyanda of the season. At least for now, if he keeps up like this, he might just be the Uyanda of the season. But will he win? I don't know. But honestly, I don't think so. She's not doing anything. Big Soso. Okay, please, what caused 2 strikes for Bright Morgan? The fight with Faith, and what again? Just the fight with Faith, I think. And also, that Bright has exhibited a lot of aggressiveness before in the house. The fact, remember the time he had that issue with Kanyikumi? He rushed to the kitchen to go and pick up a knife or something. Yeah, so I think people that put all that into consideration and said, and again, another thing I feel like happened is the fact that when Bibera called them and was showing that instead of Bright to keep his mouth shut or at least act remorseful, he now started saying, if you want, now you people should give me a strike, let me go home. He actually said that, and I heard it. So, and if we as viewers heard it, of course Bibera heard it. Maybe they wanted to give him just 1 strike, but because he was being nonchalant and arrogant about it, I guess that's why they said, you know what, since you think you are in your house, I'm going to show you that you are in Big Brother's house and it's Big Brother's rules. You mean Sultana will start to drink from next week? Yes. Okay. Faith's intelligence is too much for them to handle. It's mere jealousy. Well, you can say that. Isabel. He fought with KK. Yeah, Kankumi, yes. Faith has empathy. Rude Boy, Telma, and Culture are tough players. Well, I think I'm missing. Yes, Uyanda. Yeah. So, yes, guys, really, Bryce said that to Big Brother. No, he actually did not say it to Big Brother. He said it like, when he said it under his breath. He said it under his breath, like, and we heard it. I heard it now. He said, oh, if they want to evict, if they want to disqualify me, let them go disqualify me, let me go home. He actually said that. So I think that's part of the things that pissed Big Brother off. And Big Brother was like, you know what? Go take your strike in peace. So, yes. That's it, guys. I just said, let me come here and let you guys know. I love Rude Boy. Rude Boy, oh my God, did you guys see what happened to Ortega yesterday? Ortega picked the immunity card, but he had picked it after the buzzer went out. And it was so unfortunate for him. It was so unfortunate. But anyways, guys, what do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you think Bright Morgan actually deserves this double strike? Let me know. Or do you think that the punishment that was handed to Sultana was too much or was too small? Do you think that Culture deserves to just get away with just a final warning? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I will want to work with Rude Boy, of course. I mean, yeah, that'd be nice. So painful. Ortega missed it. Like, it was so painful. He would have just gotten immunity. And now I'm actually very scared for him because looking at the lineup, if the Big Brother decides to evict 3 people, he might just be among, one of the people that goes. But whichever one, we pray that's not the case, because I feel like Ortega, let me not lie to you, Ortega, for me, initially, at the beginning of the show, he was pissing me off. But now I'm starting to see him differently. He's like that smart guy. I mean, he tried to broker peace between Sultana, Gigi, and Doris. I saw the way he was even talking with Faith. So I think he's actually a cool guy. It's just that initial gra at the beginning of the show. Yes. I think Sultana deserved a bit more than an alcohol ban. Well, Big Brother doesn't think that way. And now, oh my God, I even got this gist. Did you guys know that back in June, before this season started, somebody had actually said that Gigi Jasmine will be in the house. In fact, somebody was like campaigning for her. This was even before, during the reunion of last season. I'm like, wow. When I saw this, I was like very shocked. I mean, what does that tell us? And I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it's just rubbing me off the wrong way. But whichever one it is, Gigi was saying that she feels like Big Brother should have addressed Faith. That he is always goading people. He is always like, what's the word? He's always like poking people, and he has poked a lot of people in the house. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and all that. I think Sultana deserves a bit more than an alcohol ban. Hi Diane, Rude Boy. I love to work with you. I'm in the USA. Can I get his manager? If you want Rude Boy's manager, I think you should go to his page on Instagram, and then yeah, you can send them a DM, and yeah, you guys can work together. Love you two guys, and that's it for me. Thank you so very much for being part of my channel, for being part of this impromptu life. This wasn't planned at all. Thank you guys so very much. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all again. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful can you send an email? You want to send him an email or me? I don't know. If you want to send me an email, you can do that. You can check my description box. My email is right there. But if you want to send an email to Rude Boys team, I think you should go to their Instagram page. They have their email there. Yes, guys. Can you send me your email? Just go to my page. Go on my channel right now. My email is in my description box. It's just right there. Yeah, or I don't know. Yeah, it's right there. Thank you guys so very much, and take care of yourself. Bye, guys.